some, it may be the legacy of fame or the luxury of fortune. But for many, if not most artists, I think they create because they have to. In the absence of creative endeavors, some broken part of their subconscious wells up and presses against other functions of the mind, disrupting them. This quickly becomes a curse as the desperate rattle of a painting or novel or album drowns out all other thoughts. Days or weeks are lost while plumbing the depths and branching ideas of possibilities. The torturous frustration as the clumsy body fails to recreate into reality the immaculate vision of the mind. But the highs, oh those highs, when art flows and you are a conduit for lightning, when knowledge, skills, and training finally align into a perfect focus, turning random, diffuse light into a hot, fast laser beam. This is the feeling of immortality, the feeling that seems to justify this brief, fragile existence. So open that release valve, just a little bit, and let the demons play for a while.
Good good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? Tangent, I have a new idea for your greeting message. Morning, Watch a Dragon, Turga, Tangent, Partridge, Lesbian Avenger, Darth Chaos, Cap the Panda, Iki, Vix, Nui, and Ruru. Tangent, what if I made your greeting message change based on whichever form Tangent is a fox said you were today? We can have Pantamos just greet the chat. Sorry, I mean Sakura. I mean Foxbird. I mean Goodurk. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no!
Sarah, thank you so much for 30 months of subscription. How you doing today? Introduce the foxes. Turga, according to Pawpaw, that statement is false. You thought Tangent was a foxbird, but you were wrong? Well, apparently Tangent is a human right now. You just woke up? There. I woke up a little bit ago and poked at a game I haven't played in a while. Satisfactory. Introduce your boyfriend to your father later today. You... Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. I kind of bypassed that experience myself, but I know that's like a big thing for a lot of people, so genuinely I hope that goes well for you. You see Cal? Oh yeah, this is still up on my screen from yesterday. Can I say, it is fun to find uses for old characters I haven't used in a while. This was pretty much the last drawing I had drawn of the character, and as you can see, it is a very old, well, not super old, but it's from 2017, so that's 7 years ago. Because a lot of people probably old characters like Succubus Ria. I mean, if I find something to use that design for, I absolutely could. I haven't yet. Succubus Ria. Hold on. I can pull up Succubus Ria. This was Succubus Ria. It was an asexual succubus. It fed off of I think it was just like attention. Yep, it was attention. Okay. Yeah, it fed off of attention instead of lust. But yeah, anyone that doesn't know Caliber, Caliber is an old character of mine who is possessed by a Kumiho spirit and is slowly being turned into a fox due to it. And the more it happens, the easier it is for the fox elements to come out. Morning, Reynard. Morning, sis. Thank you for the hug. Cat was meowing in a way that perfectly merged with the siren of a passing fire truck. He did a double take. Here's the Kumiho spirit. It's only half of a spirit. Because the other half is in his brother. They are twins, and each twin got half of the spirit. This wasn't supposed to happen, but tension in general is easier thing to obtain. If I remember right, it was specifically like closer attention, like cuddles and such. Not just general like, oh, everyone's looking at me, or I'm popular on the internet kind of attention. I'd have to go back and reread my write-up for it. They got half of a fox spirit, like you roll half a car in Wheel of Fortune. Platonic attention? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But I still really like Caliber's design. And I've kind of wanted to use Caliber again for years. Now I kind of finally have a chance to. No, oh. Hi, Sigil. But, this is Caliber's fox form. In the old setting, it was pretty early on in the phase, so occasionally ears would pop out, occasionally a tail. But at this point, if their emotions get out of control, they just turn into a fox and are stuck like that for a day or two. One hour? 1 hour for what? Turned into a succubus with a gem embedded in her collarbone. Can just barely make it out in this picture. Since she was asexual, she doesn't feed off lust but attention. More the physical, non-sexual kind of attention. Not the live streaming kind of attention. She has Rhea Paul's ear placement and eye color. Be able within. Just gonna say you were going to say that's just being really good friends without crossing the line into love. I mean, you can have platonic love. Like I very much love my partner, but I don't do any of the typical expected things because I am very aromantic and very asexual. Queer platonic, ye.
Oh no!
Yargle, thank you for 18 tales of wait. Thank you for 2 kitsune and a trench coat of subscriptions. Let's draw this. I want to draw more of these too. This character over here is Hell. This character is Tangents. This is the character that Zakuro just turned into a fox and had to teach how to illusion themselves back to human. That's kind of the setting I threw Caliber into. Caliber's little spirit that is with him picked up on the fact that there was another fox spirit in the area, which is Zakuro. And basically dragged Caliber to go meet them. Not really to help Caliber, just because Kin wanted to talk to hadn't seen another fox spirit in a while. The Caliber is the Kumiho, which is the Korean variant, and Zakuro is a Kitsune. Kumiho typically, the Japanese Kitsune and the Chinese Hulijing are often portrayed as like friendly or like helpful. Kumiho are typically portrayed as dangerous. And Kin very much was that before getting sealed into a human accidentally. Yeah, I'm just happy to get to use this character again. He's gonna be learning how to illusion himself back into a human form even when he's a fox. Oh, tangent. Probably, now that I have the information, I should probably update this one. Since it's an illusion, he's not even a human when doing it. I believe in that setting, like, the illusions are still physical. Like, the body is physically there. It's not just visual. I would need to speak with Tangent more on the specifics. I don't know if Tangent has worked out all the specifics yet. Why do... Talking feels weird today. I'm gonna go get some water. I forgot to do so. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You don't have specific rules, but approximately. The illusions make them look and feel like a human, which stands up to physical inspection if the one casting the illusion remains mindful, but they are still semiotically a fox. Semiotically. I don't actually know that word. Study of sign and sign processes. You're still that is how it reads in context, yes, but it's a new word. I want to look it up. Semiotic. General philosophy theory of signs and symbols that deals especially with their function in both artificially constructed and natural languages. Comprises syntactics, semantics, and pragmatics. Okay. Interesting. Well, now I know a new word. Rest my eyes. Understood. Reading definitions is too much for the eyes. That didn't clear anything up. Brief crime jump scare. Alright, sorry, I think one of the sketches that really indicates that it's like they are physically they have the illusion makes them look physically human, but let's see, Foxtrot Doodles. Here it is. Except it's not loading. Because my browser is being a pain. This sketch here shows that even though the illusion has like the physical form, quote unquote, of the human, they still technically have like the stride, I guess is a better word, but my brain's forgetting it. The leg span of a fox. Little fox paws, you have further to run than as a human. You're still metaphysically a fox. Sorry. I need to add in some programming to stop the orb from appearing right on top of the flag. How am I doing? Doing alright. Now the plushie has the orb. Even better. Why do I have so many folders open? So happy that the color-coded hugs on the dragon actually work. I think we finished our base coloring of Eko last time. No, we still got some gradients on the wings to do. They do. Well, yep, each person has their own color. And if you don't like your color, you can use exclamation point reroll, and it'll choose a different color for you. I haven't figured out a way to let you just choose your color yet. But so far, it only works on the hug. To be fair, Turget, you've got no, you have yeah, you have a custom hug for the dragon, so you don't get one of the colored fill-ins. But I don't know, I wanted to test it out to make it more personal. So it's just like, that's not just the YCH hugging the dragon, it's just like that is my hug. It is my color. Is not much, but it is a little bit. And I want to add it to more of the avatars. Like if I use the hug, let's see. If I use the hug from here, what color do I get? I think it's default. Yeah, or it's close to the default. And if I use it from my button here, it should be the pure default. Oh, that's the head pat. Yeah, there's the default color. Here, you thought it was just your Twitch username color? That's what I want to program it in so it defaults to that. And then you can like choose a color. But I haven't gotten that far yet. It's just command reroll. Yes. Sergey, yours doesn't do anything. Because you have a custom one. Because you have like actually your displaced beast drawn in there. Is it different per stream or does it persist? It persists. When you find a color you like, it will stay that color. Time to re-roll to brown. Sync ready? Sync ready.
Thank you.
Eee.
Yee. I just always like to ask before I pop through. Yes. No way she'll steal your music.
But that's my music.
Fighting it.
sis. Speaking of music, can I send you? Can I send you the band that I had liked like one or two of their songs, but Ghost told me that they were heading to a concert to see them and informed me that all of their music is Twitch safe, and I plan on using some of it in stream once I buy the albums.
Definitely throw it to me.
Yeah. You use YouTube Music, right?
I do.
I could just send you their page here. In theory.
Also, yes. Hello, everybody.
Like the song that I first listened to of theirs is the song Gloria, but they got a fun like chill synth vibe.
I will take a peek at that. But yeah, I'm not busy till this afternoon around 2 p.m. your time.
Okay, is that when you're gonna be doing your stuff?
Mm-hmm. So I'll probably hop off between like 1:30 and 2 your time.
All right, so stream here. Would you still like me to join you for a bit today?
That's up to you. I was gonna say if you join me, we could definitely play some Dungeon Defenders, but I know you don't often get to work on comm, so I was gonna let you just do this.
I mean, I'm still gonna end at the normal time, or try to.
Fair.
Would I like some stream music? I am kind of picky about what music I use on stream. If you have suggestions for ones that you think fit the vibe of this stream that are Twitch safe, feel free to like send me a link.
I don't think Oz is talking about sending you music, sis.
Oh. Sure? That would be cool.
Agreed. Oz is the one who did all my stream music.
Okay.
Although I don't expect yours would have dog barks in it. That's more of my thing.
I'll admit, I always figured if I did get music made for me, it would be by Ben. But I mean, if it is being offered, I would happily take.
Nui the cool bean.
Feel free to DM some songs for inspiration. All right, I'll try to do that after stream.
I'll leave you a reminder.
Because, like, if I do that now, it's just gonna be me, like, tabbing through a bunch of things. It's like going from this to my synthwave stuff.
Also, this is a super pretty song so far.
Which one?
Gloria.
Right? I think some of their songs are a bit vocal heavy for the stream, but their albums also sell the instrumental versions, and that's probably what I'll use.
Fair. I still love the Starting Soon one, admittedly. I thought that one's my favorite.
Nope, I just want to listen to synthwave right now.
Fair.
Alright. I've got a couple of synthwave songs. Cue next. The entirety of... Hold on. Yeah, the entirety of my White Bat audio collection I have so far.
Can I say this? I think I added too much capsaicin extract to my dish and I'm about to ignite.
Oh,
like, I'm enjoying it.
Fire breath?
I don't know if fire breath or pyrokinesis. Something by me is just gonna ignite it. It's gonna be the microwave situation all over again. I don't want to be a microwave.
You're not a microwave, you're, sparkler.
Yay. Can I say I do love
Like
when
a Roman
restaurants
candle.
Oh my god. Can I say I do love when restaurants use microwaves and they call it Chef Mike?
Huh. Okay. Mini Kira will protect you.
Yay!
I don't know what Mini Kira actually does, but Mini Kira will protect you.
Mini Kira will protect me. Kira's one of those friends I almost never talk to, but when push comes to shove, Kira is willing to pick up and throw somebody if they do anything. I enjoy Kira.
Kira sounds like you're really good bean.
Kira is. Kira's the one where when I had to do the emergency cross-country move, the first thing Kira did was go, hey, if you donate this much money, you get free art from me, so go donate to Flo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he wants to scrunkle me with love. I don't know what that means.
Say yes.
Yes?
Yes. Get scrungled on.
Does that mean like the being gremlined and then head patted? Or is that something else? Many people are just saying things that confuse me recently.
I'm good at doing that.
I asked Ruru about where would I be able to get one of those little worm things, and Ruru just smiled at me.
Yeah, but that's Ruru. Are you surprised?
No? But then I don't remember what they said after that, but it left me very confused.
Fair, that reminds me, I have a silly meme I need to send to Ruru because I feel like it inadvertently has Ruru energy.
Oh?
It says you're on that grind set, well, I'm on that play set, and guess what?
What was that sound at the end?
Oh, that was me saying we in a high pitch.
Oh.
My mouth makes many noises.
It didn't come through.
Oh. Collapses into a black hole.
Sis, that's not how you use the pearl.
Oh, okay. Hey, Nyargle.
Hey, Nargle.
I see a runery.
I see a runery as well. I wanna resubscribe to runery so I can use that emote. But I believe that's a
Same.
tier 3 emote. Yeah, I had it for like 2 months.
I got a key smash. I would indeed send the meme to the correct person.
Like, comment, and subscribe to runery. Runery, I need you to give a shout out to runery. Wish to disagree into a weird shape. Probably move the emote slots around. Oh, I thought you had it up there intentionally.
Hey, Ruru, if you don't shout out yourself, I'll do it for you.
Hey, Ruru, do you have a maximum number of emote slots? Thank you, Ruru.
Thank you.
One of these days, I'm half expecting the little description there to just change so that it's just shouting at me.
Understandable.
You're still at home? That's not good. Oh, is your flight and stuff today?
Can I say this? I'm listening to Jason now from that band, and I am very impressed with their saxophoning.
Is a good band. Have a 9-hour drive ahead of you. 9+ hours. Are other people keeping you from leaving, or has just getting ready gone slower than expected?
Oh my god.
Emote problem solved? Oh, did Ruru move them around?
No, judging by that symbol, I think Espresso did something.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh my god. You're adorable, sis.
Espresso, thank you so much for supporting Runery. Also for, I'm assuming, the gift sub. I should probably go check. But what I was going to say though was, sis,
Yes.
I think according to Ruru, there are still some more emote slots that they can unlock, which means one of these days we need to go and get Ruru up to 100 sub points.
Understandable.
I'll have to do a thing where if we get Ruru up to 100 sub points, I will, I don't know, maybe I'll do something like, if you donate so many gift subs to Runery, I'll draw something.
Oh no!
You'll draw them their arm being bitten by dragon for the gram.
And Cap, or wait, Espresso, thank you so much for getting Cap a brain? Thank you so much for renewing Cap's library card.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Especially since I am pretty sure I wore out my throat by eating too many sour candies.
To be fair, there was also a lot of laughter last night, and I feel like that also did not help.
I don't remember what we were doing that was so much laughter.
There is no game.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Vic,
That was
thank
so
you
much
for
fun.
Vic, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to what was it that you called Nui?
Aza.
Aza. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for getting a tier 1 sub to Aza. What brand of sour candies? I have Warheads, I have Toxic Wastes, and I have Crybaby Tears, which are my 3 favorite candies.
Can I say, something I added to my throne recently was a $5 thing people can buy repeatedly, and it says, I will go down to Five Below and buy puppy treats.
Aw.
Because treats are nice.
By the way, Sareva, the necklace, I was a little bit concerned because of like the glass loop like you had mentioned, but it hasn't been any issue. I have it on a metal chain so that it won't that way it's not super long, and I wear it to work. I sometimes take it off at night because it can get caught in my hair, but hey, I really like it. I've gotten a few compliments on it too.
It's super pretty, though.
And thank you again for that.
Can I face this? I really think I did make Bastards macaroni and cheese today.
Oh?
I cooked pastina, the little star pasta I sometimes cook, with a super small amount of stock, so it became super starchy, and then grated in like an 1/8 cup of cheese, and it just tastes like cheese, and I'm like, wow, I really did speedrun macaroni and cheese.
Don't need any time to... Alright, please drive safe, Cap.
Drive safe.
Am I forgetting anything else on Eko?
Are you forgetting the Alamo?
What?
Oh,
Oh, that's something I remembered when I was doing, but I forgot to actually do. Yeah, the palms don't have the darker gray on them. But what were you saying?
oh, I made an old joke. I said,
So-
did you remember the Alamo?
Oh. Gift sub paid forward? Wait, what?
I have so many questions.
Same.
It
I
feels
also
like
forgot
we're
to-
playing gift sub 5D chess right now.
Oh, are we switching over to 5D chess with time travel?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, understood. Let me boot it up.
Oh no! Can I say I recently learned a chess tactic called intercontinental ballistic missile?
Someone shared that with me. I don't remember who, but
Wait, what do you mean?
Hmm?
Asa, I have questions. Oh my god, Asa. Thank you for buying me puppy treats. I will send you pictures of whatever candy I purchase. Oh, understandable. Here we are.
I have played like one match of this game, so
You know, understandable. Listen, the idea of playing chess and using a move called intercontinental ballistic missile is just so funny to me. It's such a good move, too. Like, it's one of those moves that new players almost always fall for.
if I was actually paying attention to things, I could actually do stuff, but I am just submitting random moves at this point because I'm not actually going to play through this entire thing.
Asa, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Renard. Fork.
Hmm?
I don't know. Vic said nice fork, and I wanted to say the word fork.
Work.
You know, I'm really glad I poured myself a glass of Mountain Dew and then proceeded to leave it upstairs. I'm so talented. Oh, it's your turn now, Renard? Go, go, go.
This is wait, what are we? Are we just passing things along at this point?
I believe so, and I'm here for it. I'm sorry, love. Aphantasia and memory loss and ADHD don't play kindly together.
Why did they just like sacrifice their queen like that?
Sometimes it can be a solid move.
I don't think this was a solid move for them.
Maybe they're the ones playing 5D mental chess with you, sis.
Well, eventually they're gonna change something in the past. Yep.
Hey, love, I can't tell. Tangent said, I'm used to finding cups of Mountain Dew lying around the house. At least they're nice colors.
I should really just be, you know, playing proper, or like doing the commission, but here I am playing chess.
I feel like your entire community is here for the whatever happens.
Finish game? Oh, yeah. The king has nowhere he can go.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Proud of you. Do you have any idea how you did it?
This game still, like, I get it, but I have definitely not learned the tactics and stuff of using the multiple timelines. I am actually glad I finished that up so quickly, because that means I could follow through with the bit, but still not waste too much time.
Yay! Man, Asa, if you're here for cute off-topic chatter, you are in the correct stream.
Doing nice things for other people, being the best source of serotonin is such a nice part of life. Keeping your queen is also a pretty solid move, as it's the strongest piece on the board. Yeah, they sacrificed their queen twice. You're used to watching Rhea play games that melt your brain. Playing Minecraft while just listening in, you're here for the cute chatter. A favorite game.
Oh no!
Wait. You're staring very hard at the game. In Runary character mentally. I don't know what's going on, but things are moving, so I'm gonna stare. And Reynard, thank you so much for gifting the tier 1 sub to Small Grim Fox. Gonna AFK a bit? Alright. Yeah. You still probably got a lot of accessories to put on.
It's a big outfit, but it looks cute.
It does.
Hype train!
Oh. Wait. Anywhere occur. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. And hi, Pale. Yeah, I said thank you for the Small Grim Fox one. Also,
my brain is functioning.
I don't know where I'm going to put you now. For context, it Flo calls you. Your actual name is Azalea. News, name your boss monster character that you use. Which would you prefer me call you? And thank you everyone for the hype train.
Hypester.
Hype.
Hype.
I gotta get better rewards for hype trains. Or at least like
I don't
finish
know,
the hype dragons.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Giant Dragon is exactly what your community is here for, sis.
I gotta finish the hype dragon 4. I love how the hype dragon 4 looks.
Fair.
Have you seen the hype dragon 4 sketch?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember.
Nope, that's the dragon avatar. I need the hype dragon.
Hype again.
This is what the hype dragon 4 will look like. Is planet sized.
Ooh.
It's just kind of curled around the planet.
That one's gonna be really cute.
Yeah, and then of course hype level 5 is this one. Oh, that's where the screen was supposed to go. Oops. I forgot I had. Oh, that's why I couldn't though, because I didn't put those on different layers, so I just kind of threw it in the background for now.
Can I
No,
say
they
Hype
are-
Dragon?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, Hype Dragon 5 has one of my favorite faces.
Yeah?
They look cute.
I forgot the face marking, like the cheek marking. Also, Hype Dragon 5 has a very soft face.
Hype Dragon 5 does. I want to squish it. I want to grab the Hype Dragon cheeks and go bloop 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 bloop.
Which avatar were we on before this? I forget. Gremlin.
Grem.
Do Twitch clip links get blocked in my chat? Yes. Hold on. Vic, I trust you. I can give you VIP. There you go. Now you can post links. Renewed plush holding orb. on the orb.
Oh my god.
Oh, look, one is the anchor pearl, one's the actual universe. Oh. Runery on Dragon's Nose. Why is it not updating? There it goes. That was a delay.
It looks like you're, like, biting Runery's scruff there for a second.
Just picked up Runery by the scruff of the neck, carry around like a small child. Small
Right and
potato.
proper. Potato. I have a little emote on Discord of an Espeon holding up a potato called Hype Potato, and I always send that to Runery. Oh wait, no, it says Nerd Potato.
Runery is small, is like small potato that does silly things and makes me really happy.
Fame.
I am always grateful for Runery.
Understandable. Runery is part of my little list of special beings I message every morning because I care
Same.
them.
Like, Runery didn't have to decide to come and just like come be my friend, but Runery did, and I am very happy for it.
I feel like the best friendships happen in the most unexpected ways.
I feel like that, like in my experience in these past few years, that does seem to be true. You won't lie, it looked like the Runery was being held, made you do happy squeaks. Aww.
Aww.
Now I want to when brain. Okay, so new goal for when modifying things and making when I do the new avatars, make Runery feel comfy held.
Good. Also, can I say it is such a relief that I'm not the only one who does that?
Does what?
The looping. I used to very much be an outlier in my friend groups for it, and it's nice to not be the only one.
Was I looping there?
You looped once.
I gave you puppy tears?
Whoopee.
Oh no, happy tears. I can read.
No, puppy tears are what I do.
Brain, why? My brain went potato tears are what Runery does, and I'm just like, brain.
Potato ears? Wait, no, don't give the potato ears!
Definitely do pause for awkward amounts of time all the time. I can do that. I don't know if I do that as much as I used to. I definitely started doing it when I was trying to remove words like and stuff like that from my vocabulary, and instead when I would have had one of those, my brain went blank.
Oh my gosh, can I say a peeve?
What's that?
A speech quirk of mine is I say, but, because I get anxious, and when people quickly cut me off and say tish to make it the meme, and I'm like, please, I'm having a hard enough time to hold a coherent sentence as is. I'm
God.
begging you.
I've had people do that to me because I also use like. Okay, brain. You didn't have to
Your
demonstrate it.
Right? Can I say I'm enjoying having this band in the background with just intense amounts of saxophone?
I need to convince Serby to go to see them live next time they're in our state.
Do it. Especially because you're in a state that has a higher likelihood.
Yeah. We have I think Nashville's up towards the top of the state. Is like the very music focused city up there.
On the bright side, me and Tangent also have high likelihoods, but that's just because we're within driving distance of DC.
Fair.
Which is why it's not uncommon for people to stop by our house and then hit the airport or swing in and visit, and I'm like, hee hee, I get to see friend. And then me and Tangent take them to the giant pizza store and the possum the giant pizza restaurant and the possum store.
Also, I missed when it ended, but thank you guys for the hype train. Brunery hiding between potato bags? What are you doing? At my place, and potato.
Oh my
Is it
god.
potato or patat?
I'd say patat.
Patat?
Potato.
Potato.
I just like
Maybe-
saying things wrong.
Tempting to stop saying filler words. You can either confirm or deny it. Ah, so you were also trying to cut those words out. Funny how that works.
Right?
I'm going to go use the restroom, sis. Give a let's see, what topic can I tell you to talk about? I want you to talk about how good runery is.
Quick question though. Would that much complimenting make runery uncomfortable?
Oh, you're right.
I could talk about potatoes.
As food. I want to tell you something other than food. I want to do something silly.
Do it. Silly.
What about one of your past characters?
You know, I could probably do that. I'm not sure who I would choose though, because I know
What-
I'm
what
reserving
about-
Sylvest.
What about the Vaporeon?
Understandable. I could talk about Flo.
Alright. So Flo's gonna talk about Flo while I BRB real quick.
Goodbye. So, to anybody who doesn't know, I'm Flo. But my past sauna was a Vaporeon named Flo, but with a W at the end. Because, admittedly, I was still trying to figure out my chosen name, and that's when I was known as Sylvia. But my Vaporeon named Flo is a character that has a really funny history to her, because I wasn't sure what to do. It was by Halloween, and my friend drew me as a light purple Vaporeon, and I was like, oh, I love Vaporeon! And then I was like, oh, but you know, she doesn't have the giant iconic tail that all Vaporeons do. And I was just kind of joking about that. And my friend then gave her an even bigger tail, like unrealistically big, and I just stared at it and I went, oh no, I love it. And so that then became the correct tail size, which then started to evolve a bit. Because what started happening from there is I started to tell artists, hey, there is no set tail size, just make it big and cute. Which resulted in her slowly getting a bigger and bigger tail over time. And as that continued to happen, eventually she got the meme of being called a Were-Vaporeon, because she could make other people into a Vaporeon, and I didn't really do anything with that, except during Halloween. In which case, with one of my friends, we would run what we called Vaptober, and people could buy combo commissions on the cheap where my sauna would turn them into Vaporeon. So the funny part, sis, is I've only actually explained the basis of Flo. I haven't explained any of the lore, because Flo also has lore. Hi, Daku.
Hi, Daku.
Lethal force engaged, I see. Meowdy-doo. But yeah, problematically, Flo's lore is intrinsically tied to Sylvis, which is tied to Marsh, which is tied to Jace, which is tied to Flowfruit, which is tied to Reggie and Dex, and it's a coherent universe that I really don't know how to explain to anybody. Also, can I say I want potatoes now?
That's fair.
Hoists up Brunery and puts them in the air fryer. Google baffles me.
Yeah?
Back in 2016, I let Pokemon Go put reminders on my phone for the next so many years, and I just got one of those reminders from 2016 that there's some kind of event today, and I'm like, I haven't played that game in 7 years.
Night Plays, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in.
Welcome in. I think so, love. I'm confused too. Right and proper.
You just noticed what I'm doing? You mean what I did? I think me not drawing the face first made it easier to hide what I was doing.
It was also behind your leg for a significant portion.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Well, that's the problem with the hype dragon. It unintentionally... That's the problem with dragon in general. It blocks stuff.
Again, I think your chat loves that, though.
Chat isn't here to see me draw. Chat is here to listen to me and to see dragons. Except Brunery, who's here to see Sphinx.
Same. Actually, I'm just kind of here to see you in general. I'm here to perceive you.
Oh no.
Perceives you. Also, I hope you know it looks like the sticky note is stuck to Dragon now.
I keep forgetting to put that, turn off the sticky note so I can turn it on at specific events. But I can't turn off, like, I can't take down the rule midstream because then it would feel like I'm saying, okay, Brunery's not amazing anymore. But that's not true. Hi, Iki.
Hi,
This chat
Iki.
full of macros, like seeing the macro dragon bigger than usual. You trust that I'm being responsible in drawing? I am, aren't I? Well, we were playing 5D chess.
I don't know, I feel like an artist playing 5D chess with their community is, or a streamer specifically, is weirdly fitting.
What if I did like a 5D chess tournament as one of the incentives for the fundraiser?
Can I join even though I don't know how to play?
Yes, because I also don't know how to play it. Do you know how to play normal chess?
Oh, I do. Also, Ben's online.
Ben.
Ben.
Thank you.
I help.
I gotta tell Stream Deck to actually give me a little sound when he comes online. Would anyone in chat be interested in doing, like, 5D chess kind of, like, streamer plays against chat?
I have predictions.
What was that?
I have predictions on who could be, like, secretly really good at chess.
Oh?
Honestly, I feel like Iki could be really good at chess.
You used to know how to play normal chess, then you learned about the intercontinental ballistic missile. I want to... Why is it not working? Let me...
I think the only other fancy check moves I know are how to use, like, Rook's Mate, where you can use the rook and the king to alternate places in certain scenarios.
Authentication failed? That's new.
Oh, what failed?
Authentication.
Yeah, but for what?
For linking this thing to make part of the page command work and some other
That's not
stuff.
good.
Huh. I'll have to mess with that later.
Alright.
That could be fun. That would be fun. That would be. Okay, I'm seeing a few people that seem interested. You knew how the pieces move, and that was about it. You used to play chess before they put AI to and solve the optimal moves, so playing modern chess against an algo player is depressing. Oh, I can tell you I'm not an algo player.
That's what a lot of the people you see streaming online chess and stuff do now, problematically.
What, algorithm games?
Yeah, they figure out the algorithm for it, and it allows them to always do the optimal move. That's boring as heck.
Oh. I just try to read people and figure out what they're going to do, and I have a bad habit just staring at the board for like a minute plus straight, plotting out multiple different paths.
I think my proudest chess moment was when I was in high school in one of those annoying, like, special ed classes, because they were like, oh, autistic. And I got to play against the teacher, and she was not very good at chess, and I saw she was trying to do something, so I told her, I'm going to put your king in the corner and kill every single one of your pieces. And I managed to do it, and she cried and swore to never play it against me again.
Aw.
So she thinks I'm a chess master when I just got really, really lucky.
Chess is so old. There's an entire library of insert name here strategy. If you any move. People only play book moves in the opening. I don't know what that means.
They play moves in the beginning that are by the book that will always give the optimal outcome and try and funnel people into places.
Oh. You see, I don't know what the optimal moves are, as you guys probably could tell by me playing the 5D chess there. Also, how much of the 5D chess game fit into the clip? I'm curious.
All of it. Oh,
Really?
in the clip? I don't know.
I was gonna say, because that didn't feel like it was less than a minute.
My brain is functioning.
Algorithms only know optimal moves against algorithm moves, so if you play a few suboptimal moves, the algorithm strategies break down quickly.
I'm very good at that strategy.
You're gonna play Bong Cloud opening, no one can stop you. I'm gonna lose so many times in this if I do this. I'm okay with this.
Yay!
I also kind of wish I could do a thing where it's just, I don't think it'd be feasible, but like let chat as a whole play against me.
I wonder if you could set it up to allow every single person in chat to control the one singular chessboard. Kind of like Twitch plays Pokemon, but Twitch plays chess.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That sounds good in theory. In practice, not so much. Yeah, it would be an absolute mess. When you say that sounds good in theory, but in practice not so much. Which are you talking about? Like letting the entire chat control something, or just playing chess against people on stream in general?
Yeah.
Sis.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure Runery's been busy and just not like been able to do stuff. So my brain has currently latched on to Tangent's lore, and I'm sitting here wanting to do more with Caliber and to poke more at Pandemos and a squirrel, and I'm just like, how did I get here?
I've been enjoying watching it happen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did finish coloring. You specifically talk about unoptimal moves. Like I said, I don't know the optimal moves, so...
It's okay though, sis. I'm currently latched onto somebody's lore still, as you heard last night.
Oh yeah, and you've dragged like 4 other people into it?
Can I say I feel very special in the way that I'm helping write it at this point, and it makes me do a little happy clap because I've just been having a lot of fun, and it's with somebody I care about, and it makes my heart happy. Even if I am currently being used to turn somebody into a familiar, and I'm like, oh well, bound to happen.
Yeah.
This is why I don't advertise that she is adept at that kind of magic. Hi, chat.
I've always had a thing about like being turned into a TF trigger.
Yeah, luckily this is somebody I trust, and I specifically offered it to them. Nobody's ever asked them to do it, and I'd say that's like my big barrier is, if you request me to turn you into something, I will not like it, but I'm allowed to offer it.
Yeah, that's fair, and I've like, that's kind of my approach with Sierra's Tail, or Sierra's new ability that I haven't gotten into a whole lot of detail with chat and stuff yet.
Fair.
But I look forward to seeing what I could do with the new ability. I don't know if there will be much, but it could be fun.
So Vix, can I tell you a really odd flow fact? My grandfather is one of the original top 100 grandmasters from Chess Online, back when you had to play Chess Online by sending emails back and forth for every single turn.
There's a Twitch, not Twitch, an Android version of chess that is called Chess by Posts, and it just is designed to simulate the old chess by mail.
Oh my god, yes.
And I used to play that with people, where it's just like, you make your move and send it off to them, and then I think the maximum time they have to respond is like 2 weeks. But you get time, it's not a rushed game. You look at all the possible options, make your move, send it back off. I actually quite enjoyed doing that.
That actually sounds really fun.
I can send you the game at some point if you'd be interested in trying that.
I mean, I'd be happy to play it against you.
I actually like chess.
Same.
I'm not great at it,
Also same.
but I enjoy it.
I hear
I'm not
a
great at
squirrel.
Satisfactory either, but I play. What was that?
I hear a squirrel stamping around in the downstairs of the house right now.
Scroll.
Bro.
Scroll.
Bro. I just realized I'm doing the most dog thing possible right now. God dang it.
What was that?
Saying squirrel when I hear a squirrel.
Scroll.
Bro. I heard that squirrel yell that they hear me. :3.
What color does the squirrel blush?
Ooh, what color the squirrel blush? I should look out my door and just take a peek.
I need to figure out what color the skunk blushes. I still enjoy unusual blush colors. I don't know why. It's just they're fun.
I also love unusual blush colors, but I also just like unusual things in general.
I think it's because like there's something that isn't cosmetic. Like the color that you blush is just based on how like your body reacts.
So can I tell you something really odd?
What's that?
Realistically, the color that you blush will be based on the color of your blood.
Yes. Because it's like coming close to the surface or something like that, right?
Yep. It's basically just the vessels are dilating.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
Go ahead.
the idea of thinking of blushing as, "Aw, blood went into your cheeks because of me," is really funny. Things that would upset the aloes.
Hi, Shruby.
Hey, Shruby.
Also, Iki, that is very good color job.
That picture is so cute.
Oh, did Iki send it to you as well?
Iki sent it to me. Key.
Iki also put it in the library.
Oh, I did not notice this.
Look
I'm
at
definitely
that.
paying it. What was that?
Look at that dragon and familiar.
Good.
What was that?
What was what?
I just heard a little chime tune.
I don't think I'm able to do that. Oh, Tangent heard it too. So in that case, it's something coming through your audio setup, Sis, so it's showing up as desktop sound.
Yeah, but what makes that noise? I don't recognize that tune. Do I have anything running that? No?
Do you have Throne doing notifications? Like push?
I don't think so. Why, was that a throne noise?
I can't hear it, admittedly. I'm listening to music. But, I mainly asked because Throne sent out a push notification this morning.
And I don't have throne, I don't like any notifications like that.
I do, because it guarantees I'll see them during stream. Which, can I say this? I love my community, but they are so exquisitely unhelpful sometimes.
That's fair, but also, I'm sorry, I'm just... Huh?
Why?
I gave my community answers 1 through 6, what should I stream today, and a bunch of them put down 7.
Oh.
I love my community, but guys, what does that even mean?
What? I don't... It sounded like a washing machine.
Oh, that reminds me, I should do laundry today. It was the sound of the dragon breaking through to go, Flo, please do laundry.
I keep everything muted because I don't like notifications. I am so confused, sis.
Feel love.
Oh,
Understandable.
is Tangent heading out?
Yep, Tangent's doing self-care.
Alright, see ya, Tangent. It helps that my browser is just like breaking. I need to probably just do a refresh on my whole computer at this point.
Understandable. Can I say I don't understand how people can survive with hundreds of tabs? Because I get 10 and I get anxiety. Well, like, I've got, like, a decorated top bar, and there's a cute little seal there, and if I get too many, it gets too close to the seal's snoot, and I don't want to whack it with the tabs. And yes, this is how I am as a person. I'm Puppy.
Yeah, I do have one thing up. I figured out what it was.
Oh?
I had crystal disk info up for when I wanted to check some stuff when I was transferring all those files yesterday.
Oh,
And it's just a thing that tells you information about your hard drives or your SSDs. And the default warning for it, for an SSD, I guess, is to warn you when it goes above 60 degrees Celsius. And it's it's currently hovering at 59 degrees Celsius. So I'm assuming it hit 60 and gave me the warning. But to be fair, that's just my C drive being warm because it's an NVMe, and I am just streaming large amounts of video data to it. Like it is just non-stop video data being saved to it. It's gonna get warm. Washing machine do those noises, and you almost went, what is a washing machine? Some washing machines do have like a little musical chime, such as like Samsung washing machines. Can I hug the runery? I want to hug the runery. Runery, can I someday give you a hug? Yay. I am sorry, I will not be able to pick you up. Back. Oh, sis, I tell you, they finally scheduled my injection date.
Good. I really wanted you to get that shot because it is important. I know it raises anxiety, but that shot is very important.
Why is that shot so important? I'm not even entirely sure what it is.
Is it the shot for the back or the wrist?
For the back.
So what it will likely do is it will lower inflammation and cause a slight relaxation of the muscles, which will make it easier for the herniation to go back inside, even if it's not fully ruptured. So it will enable healing better and lower pain statistically.
Oh. So, I'm assuming after that, though, I'm gonna have to just, like, not do anything for a bit.
It depends on what the injection is and the site that they choose. You might have to do a day or two without, or you may be able to go back to continuing what you were doing.
Okay. They did tell me that I was going to need someone to drive me, which I wasn't expecting. I was like, "Is an injection? Huh?
It's because of back positioning.
Back positioning?
Yeah, they're probably going to want you to not put strain on the back, which a lot of people do while driving. It's all about positionals.
So, am I going to be able to go to work after it? I don't know.
I would ask them.
Yeah, it took a while to get. And it's not even till like near the end of August. You in games yells, "What am I? Who am I?" every time instead of asking where am I, it has existential crisis every time by accident. You can just, if you're not sure who you are, I don't know, you are my friend. And that, regardless, that won't change. You are someone important.
Apparently for my stream, I'm deciding between Cobalt Core and Dave the Diver, because that's what people want.
What if I join you, though?
If you join me, probably Dungeon Defenders.
Sorry, chat. Cosmic Dragon overwrote the poll. I'm joining you now.
Is it because you want to play Dungeon Defenders?
That, and I want to have Cosmic Dragon just overwrite the poll.
Understand? I mean, you do have admin prefs.
Oh, in that server?
You do. Because jokingly you were like, I was like, I'll make you your own one, and you're like, why not just put me in the pup role? And then I did. And I never took you out.
I think I just jokingly said put me in the same role that you have, without actually looking at what it was, because I specifically hadn't looked at the server yet because I was doing something else.
You know, fair.
So that's what option 7 was. You're right, that is option 7. Definitely. But yeah, apparently I am also pup, and you know, runs in the family.
It runs in the family.
Have you seen how canine the dragon looks?
You're also protective of those that are close and curious and inquisitive by nature.
Like, that is a canine muzzle.
Understandable.
It's honestly, it's a nondescript muzzle. I want to have I spoke to Rano at one point about getting Rano does more like realistic style of animals. I want to send Rano, like the dragon, and get Rano or commission Rano to draw the dragon in a realistic style. So stuff like the nose, the eyes, and stuff. So I have a reference for it for people that have more realistic styles. So I just draw the dragon with like a little triangle nose. But does that translate to a dog nose? A cat nose?
That makes sense. I don't know why,
Also,
but
oops, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know why, but my first response was, you were made of soup. The soup of life.
Were you here when I was adding the colors to this? I kind of updated the colors based off the Arlo picture.
Aw, I love that. I'm
Also,
so glad you like that picture.
I had completely forgotten that the Arlo picture was what Nigma based the emote off of. Because if you look at the orb emote, it's the same colors as that.
I didn't know that.
Which matches, let's see. Personal, Sierra Sphinx. Find the Arlo image. If you look at the emote and compare it to this, they're very similar.
Fair. Can I say, I do want to get Dragon done by Arlo sometime for you, just because
I would love that.
I feel like he would knock it so far out of the park. Arlo does such good art.
Arlo did so good at this. This is still one of my favorites.
I'm so happy that I was able to get it timed the way I did.
It's just, normally I draw the anchor smaller for like convenience sake, but I like to imagine this is the actual size of it when Sierra's actually like manipulating it and such.
Fair. I was gonna say, I do believe this was pre-anchor.
It was. This was just when it was like there was just the universe. It was just one pearl between the dragon and the Sphinx.
Yee.
Or I don't think the Sphinx even had one. I think the dragon just had the universe. But I don't know. I still absolutely love this image.
Same. It's so cute, and I feel like it has the right amount of subtle but slightly bashful happy in it.
And retroactively, it basically has the eye style that I am moving towards for Sierra. I gave the dragon these eyes that have specifically exaggerated tear ducts and a marking at the back that looks like a big eyelash, but it isn't. It's just a marking. But I kind of want to give that to the Sphinx as well, just to have it kind of that similar trait between the two.
That makes sense.
You're yet to join the flow server. I'm always distracted or too panicky to ask. Sis, can I ask you to send Ruru a join? Or an
I already
invite?
did.
Why is... What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, DOGBEANS?
Remember
Says
when I
what?
said my chat is exquisitely unhelpful?
Hey sis, you know you can create actual polls in Discord, right?
I know, but this is funnier because it gives my chat more power than they should have.
Understood.
Because I could get legitimate result, or else I could have it say 7 dog beans, 09. I don't know, I allow giving my chat the ability to be gremlins because I feel like that's when they thrive.
I am going to, at some point, just create an ebook just for the library that is just says shoot on it, like CHUTE, and have like a pointing finger behind it, just so I can use it as a react.
You know, understandable.
I'm assuming you remember what that's a reference to, but
If you can tell me again, it might help jog my memory.
Jelly really likes doing like a pointing up emote and then CUTE. And for a while, I would always just interfere after the C. I would put in an H, so it would change cute to shoot. And then Jelly would delete it all and try again. I'd insert an H again. Then Jelly would delete it all. Try again. This is just a thing that happens sometimes. But
And
I think
people
Jelly.
wonder. What was that?
I think Jelly's gotten to the point where she just embraces when I do it, though.
Fair.
What were we gonna say? People wonder.
People wonder where I get my gremlin energy from. And then I'm like, have you met my sister? Have you?
Yeah, fair.
It runs in the family.
You know, it says some of your programming questions sometimes do not give enough information on what to do. Aw. I just saw Ruru's name in the dog bed dungeon.
What is it?
Go look.
I will look because I don't actually think I changed Ruru's name.
I don't think you did either.
Aw. 1 second, if we're naming Runery Patat, I gotta put the Unicode heart on it because that's something I'm iconically known for.
Yeah, that way it won't show up on desktops.
Yay! When it shows up on mine, Ruru, I am adjusting your nickname just slightly. I like to give this to people that I really care about, so you're taking this.
Oh no, it does show up on desktop. Wait. If it's people you really care about, why doesn't Tangent have one?
Because I forgot to add it in here, but I added it in literally every other Oh no, I deleted Tangent's name. Oops. I heard that little clap. You get it too. Well, bam.
Oh no, wait, what? Oh. I suddenly feel so cared about.
Slap so hard on your forehead. I love when people are like, can I say it's funny to me when people ask me for an emote invite to my Discord and they're like, am I allowed? And I'm like, you know, there's literally a stream command for it. Like, it's not some private Discord. It's my stream Discord. For a while, a lot of people in like Kira server actually called that heart the flow heart because I would always use it instead of an emote heart. No, I will not abbreviate flow and heart together, brain. That is an awful idea. Hey, Partridge. I don't know, it was one of those things where I used to have a friend way back when that would occasionally self-deprecate but was trying not to, so anytime I would then adjust their name, I would leave that little heart at the end so they know it was from me, because they'd feel like I was allowed to compliment them, and they'd feel more okay having that cute nickname with that, and it became a habit. And that friend did eventually learn to stop self-deprecating, so I was really proud of them. That is accurate, Renard. No, not floor. I don't do that no more. Oh my god, sis, I just saw what you did.
This one doesn't track though, so.
I see that. It's because I just went up to your screen and put it on the screen. It's not actually on your forehead. I was like, look, see? You're cared about. Thank you. Ruru, someday I should show you my old sketch pads and the weird creatures that live within them. Can I say I think that's my goal for vectors, is trying to reach somewhat close to the skill level I had for hand-drawn art.
Yee.
I
Hope
need to
you
do
can.
some more practice soon. I've taken a few days off, but these have definitely been a few days.
I moved the heart.
Understandable.
I moved it to a very important spot.
Right and proper. Aw, no, it's like we both put a little signature on it.
Yee. That makes sense. I love the powers I give my sonas are not practical. They're not like simple little things that just like snap your finger to do this. But I still love them.
Those
This-
powers are the fun ones.
The Sphinx's laws and just like Sphinx's aura. My brain's forgetting what I would call it, like law aura,
Oh, Sphinx Law. Or Law Sphinx Aura.
but or like the contract aura kind of thing.
Mhm.
But that and the dragon's newer seed detected, or sorry, I was reading chat. Newer seed ability. You're being perceived in nice ways, and I'm too much of a tat right now, so it keeps making you have happy tears. I'm glad we're giving you happy tears. I apologize if we overwhelm you, but you are cared about, and hearing you have happy tears makes me happy.
Agreed. And if it ever becomes overwhelming, we're both big on honesty and communication. Feel free to tell us, and we can happily step back a little.
Can I say I appreciate the person I was working next to, not yesterday, but the day before?
Fair.
I worked with her a few days before that as well, and she's someone that talks a lot. But she's just like, oh, if I'm ever talking too much, just let me know and I'll stop. And, yeah, 2 days ago was when I had the bad brain over the whole, like, doing what I want versus brain wanting me to stay where it's safe.
Oh, that shift. Yeah.
And I went into that shift just like, because I had to push all that, basically I had to push that to the side because I had work, which I know isn't the best thing to do, but, and as I went into work, I'm just like, gosh, I feel terrible. I feel paranoid, like something's gonna happen. I can feel that I have a very short fuse as far as like getting snappy at things or annoyed at things. I feel shaky. I was just like, oh, this is gonna suck. And I definitely did have a short fuse throughout the shift. I didn't verbalize it much at all, but I could definitely feel myself getting angry at, like upset, angry at things way faster than I normally would.
Mhm.
Even just little comments just made me growl internally.
They left you raw.
But at a certain point, like, I was quiet at the beginning of the shift because I didn't have the energy. I was just gonna let her talk because it was... I even said to her, I'm torn between not having the energy and needing the distraction right now, so go ahead. I just might not be the most talkative. But after a while, something came up. She started asking questions about my aphantasia. But which was fine. But then she later would ask some more questions about it. Then some more. And like stuff like, so can you get a song stuck in your head? Or how's that work? And it's like, eventually I just didn't have the energy, and I'm just like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've kind of run out of energy, so I am gonna ask for the questions to be put on hold for now. And she was like, yeah, alright, I can do that. Thank you for letting me know. And then she was.
I love communication.
And like I appreciate that. She opened up with like, if I'm talking to, like, I like talking. If I'm talking too much, let me know. I don't want to be annoying. And when I asked about it, because there are some people that will say that, but then not actually follow through, or will still get upset.
Yeah.
But
oh my god, yeah.
yeah, the one where it's like they say it's like, oh yeah, you could do this if I've talked too much, and then you do, and they get upset. Yeah, but no, she just. I said, hey. For the time being, I think I need the questions and stuff to be put on hold. And she just did. Didn't cause any issues.
I'm really glad.
Yeah.
People like that are very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say I think my favorite power I've created is probably my most overpowered one I've created?
What's that?
It's probably, come on, brain. It's probably Master.
For the dungeon?
Yeah, I don't know. The idea of spreading around an area, and if you've created it, it gets classified as your domain, and you get, like, physical control of that area to morph it and change it to your will. It's just really cool to me. Because
Yes.
it has to be within that area, and I like the unsaid rule of I can't use it to hurt the person directly.
Mm-hmm. I think my most overpowered one is probably technically, like, setting aside Cosmic Dragon and like the Pearl and stuff, because that's just, there's no counterplay, there's nothing there. That is basically just I win. But no, outside of those, honestly, I think the Sphinx Laws and the Seeds have the highest potential.
What about Thou?
Sao will break everything, but Sao doesn't have any control over it.
Fair.
The Sphinx Laws, if you use them right, you could do significant things, because it's just whatever is written on them becomes true.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seeds causes an idea to become reality, even if it's slowly over time. Though I do think that the dragon, or Sierra, because she can make plants grow faster, could make that idea happen like immediately, but normally it would happen over time. And if something happened to the seed in that time, it would potentially disrupt that from happening.
Fair. And Runery, that makes sense. Just know we care about you. Even if your brain may not necessarily agree with what we say it with full force and belief that you're a dear friend, and we really enjoy seeing you.
Agreed. And I am very familiar with Head being mean and loud.
I get that.
Mine does it a lot.
Mine does it more frequently than I'd like to admit. I think the only one who knows is you, sis. Beside tangent. You were saying?
Mine does it a lot more than I tend to let on. Because, I don't want to say it's a constant, but it is a regular thing that I don't want to just constantly be talking about, because that's depressing. If it gets particularly bad, sometimes I'll mention say about something rough that happened. But my childhood and stuff did not lead to me having very good self-image, and it's something that I'm still working on.
Same.
My brain is also part of why I ran into that issue the other day of just don't change anything, go back to where it's safe, be like, put on the mask, be what you're supposed to be, do what other people want you to do. And that I have worn a mask for so long. And I'm gonna be honest, that's part of why I'm doing the Sona change temporarily. Probably temporarily. I'm trying to get past it, but the Sphinx has that mask on them to such a strong degree. I get uncomfortable when I show strong emotions on the Sphinx because that's just not how the Sphinx is. The thing is, I do show stronger emotions nowadays. But the Sphinx just kind of does little smiles. Kind of has a default just unimpressed look. It doesn't laugh, it doesn't get excited unless it's in the little chibi form. Which, the fact that I can't draw non-chibi Sphinx happy and excited or laughing, I don't like that. Try to keep your... Oh goodness, I'm reminded of the 3 rules.
God, yeah.
I'm gonna pull up that image. It's such an old image. And it was... I attempted to portray it through a character, so that nobody knew it was just actually me saying it.
It's just that feels like layers of masking a mask.
Oh, and I also had the character smiling as he did it, so it wouldn't immediately come across as like vent art or anything. This is from 2015. The rules are simple. 1. Don't let your mind wander for too long. 2. Don't idle, as it leads to number 1. 3. Don't be alone for extended periods, as it causes 2, and thus 1. I gave no other context to this. This was just drawn for myself. But I had people see it and know immediately what it was and what it was a reference to. This was basically the rules that I had given myself to stop, or to basically constantly distract myself, because if I didn't, my brain would get to me and I'd fall into a depressive state. So it's just like I'm pretty sure this is like that part of my life, which I don't know how accurate this still is for me, but I think this definitely had an impact on why I get anxiety if I'm not doing anything, because I spent so long pushing myself to never stop, so I would never just be alone with my thoughts. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Sometimes you stretch stuff in ways that are probably a bad idea. I've been there. I don't know what bad ideas you're referring to, but I've done bad ideas.
Can I say something that'll likely compound it, sis?
What's that?
I feel like RSD compounds all of that problematically.
Oh, probably. This was before I knew what RSD was. This was back when ADHD was... Oh, everyone has some ADHD. And,
people.
And, my thought process on it was, look, if I just apply myself, it won't be... Like, if I just try harder, it won't be an issue. I didn't try to work with it. I tried to basically work harder to be neurotypical.
The amount of people I know who say stuff like, oh, well, everybody has a little ADHD. Oh, well, getting back pain is just part of becoming an adult. Oh, well, everybody's a little autistic. You just need to be better at socializing. I'm gonna bite literally all of those people. I'm going to put them in my mouth and rapidly throw my head side to side and toss them over a bridge. Okay, maybe that end was a little aggressive. I'm going to fling them at a wall.
Yeah, I'm so worried I'm gonna get so much of the having a hurt back is just part of being an adult, and I'm just like, I had literal back surgery. I had back surgery when I was 25. And the specialist looked at my back and went, oh, you're not allowed to do anything but like walking and talking. But also, this is the character that even to this day is always smiling because he's just hiding all of his trauma. Eisuke doesn't want to think about it, so he's constantly moving, constantly keeping himself distracted, constantly playing games. While I don't think these rules are as accurate for me anymore, they definitely are for him.
Same, Diane. Especially someone with actual OCD. It is not, oh, I just need stuff to look the right way. It's, somebody changed the order that the Uno cards are in my hand, and now I'm having a mild anxiety attack.
I'm also glad that that era is almost over, or mostly over.
Also, I am going to grab Diane and, with permission, slowly drag into the familiar bed. You're being stolen. It's just another nickname for the dog bed.
Oh.
Because in the story, I wanted to put implications that, like, the character had thought about stuff